What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Unborn Podcast. This is your host, Nestor, aka Next Level OC. If you haven't followed me yet, go ahead and follow me now. Today's gonna be an interesting one. Today I got a cat straight from Utah. I got motherfucking the real JTW in the house. What's up, bro?
Yo, what's up, guys?
What's up, bro?
Yo, man, I'm excited to be on this podcast, man. Unborn podcast, yo. This
Bro,
is
you're all the way
probably,
in Utah. Holy shit.
yeah, I know. And you guys are in California, right?
Yeah, bro, Southern Cali, Orange County.
Yeah, that's where my label is. So we definitely relate. As far as what we like, lifestyle wise. But
That's right, bro.
yeah, man.
So,
Utah's different though. Utah's different. We got coldness here. Y'all got summer there. So it's
yeah,
like
it's a little bit of rain, bro, right now, but it's cool. It's fine. We Gucci.
y'all need it after the damn fires and shit going on
Yeah,
down
bro.
there, bro. Like,
Oh, for sure.
I've been praying for y'all down there, man. Like,
I appreciate you, man.
got a lot of people down there. So,
Well, brother, I appreciate you taking your time, hopping in the Zoom with me, man. Obviously, it's a little different than what I'm used to, what you're used to, right? Actually being one-on-one and kind of
yeah,
going through the
yeah.
microphone and all that. But this is great, bro. We're learning. That's right.
Hey, hey, man. Sometimes you gotta, man. Sometimes you just gotta. You know what I mean? It's all part of the platform at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So,
Exactly, man. Now, brother,
yeah.
for those that don't know you, man, go ahead and introduce yourself, man. How long you been in the game? Tell us a little bit about yourself, man.
So I go by the Real JTW. I started out rapping when I was 12.
Oh,
From
shit.
like 12 to 18, I actually went by JTW.
Okay.
And then a fucking imposter came in and took my dad, took my name, bro.
You didn't get
And I
down,
was
bro? You
like,
didn't get down for the name?
I don't know, man. There was like 4 or 5 imposter pages that started popping up, and then
Yeah,
I was like, okay, I've always been real about what I speak on because I stand behind like mental health in my music. I battle
for sure.
addiction, depression. So my niche, my fan base is all mental health, people that are battling depression and so forth.
Love that,
So I
bro.
was like, I gotta throw in the real. And then yeah, it's funny now though, because now that I got a bigger fan base, I'm actually got more imposters. So it's like now there's real JTWs, but I'm like, nah, that's who I am. That's what I
Yeah.
established my name as. But yeah, I started at 12. Started writing honestly.
Mhm.
What happened is I got taken away from my mom and my dad when I was
Oh, shit.
younger, and then I was
Okay.
put in a foster care, and then they found abuse and so forth, and then my grandparents kind of took me in on both sides, and they were kind of battling out to who's going to take me, and then ended up having
Damn,
a
bro.
foster mom for a minute, and
Hmm.
then that lasted 2 years, and then she had an abusive asshole husband, and he wanted to move to Wisconsin, and I didn't want to like leave my mom completely because like I
Yeah.
had visitation rights to see her. So that's kind of where the music all built in, just kind of a little bit of my past traumas and so forth, and then I just kind of threw it into the music, and
It's
surprisingly, a lot of people relate.
I
So
think I think it's powerful, bro. Because I mean, all that
yeah,
shit that you've been through, bro. I'm pretty sure you're not the only one, right? I'm
yeah,
sure there's others like yourself, bro, that's been through all that shit. But the fact that you're doing it in the music form, bro, compared to like, I mean, yeah, I mean, maybe drugs and all that stuff, but you didn't
yeah,
go out and do some crazy shit, bro. Like, go shoot someone or whatever the case may be.
exactly,
You just
yeah,
let it out with music, bro. That's good. I like that, bro.
yeah,
And
yeah.
then who?
It's true. I did battle a lot of the street life as well, so that was kind of a part of
Yeah,
kind of transitioning from grandma to you know what I mean. So I didn't really have any say in that. It kind of just followed me. But yeah, I got
I
out of
got
that
you, bro.
lifestyle. So
And then, brother, who were some of your? I know you got into music, right? So, who were some of your influence, man, growing up? Like, who were some artists that you
so,
listened to?
so my biggest influence was DMX, which is kind of
Hey,
crazy. I
X.
actually got a feature with him. You're not gonna believe me, but I did.
Hey,
Yeah. So after I'll just tell you real quick how it happened. But like when he passed away, about 6 months before he passed away, he actually reached out to me. He was doing this thing for like underground artists for like mixtapes. And he wanted to put me on a mixtape. He was only on the intro, just introducing the
yeah.
top 20 underground artists that he fucked with. And I didn't have the money for the slot. So what
Oh
happened is he
shit.
reduced the price. Like it was like I think he started it at like 5,000, and then he was like, "I really like you like this one song that I had sent out to him." And then he got it all the way down to like, I think like $400 or $500, and I still
No
couldn't come up
way.
with, I couldn't come up with the money. So then what I did is, I just, we chatted it up for a little bit, and then kind of he just said, I can't waste any more time on you. I got to move to the next artist. So I was like, all right, well, that's cool. And then he passes away, and then
Fuck.
a few
I
few
know.
years few
Yeah.
years later come up. They have this thing called like the labels and so forth, because I'm signed to a label, independent label, Soul Burning Records, and
Shout out to them.
yeah, and so I'm in good connections with some of his people and so forth. So I bought some of his like through licensing and stuff.
Yeah, of
They
course.
have
The
like,
packages that they have.
yeah, like the beat, and then they put the vocals on and so
Exactly.
forth.
Yeah.
And I was able to come up with that money. It wasn't easy. I remember I was like hustling for like fucking, I swear, it felt like 2 months, but I literally had 2 weeks to get it. And I was just
Damn, bro.
fucking grinding. I hit that DoorDash shit. I
The
started trying
hustle
to sell
begins,
shit.
bro.
Yeah, I was like hitting KSL, or KSL and fucking all that shit. I was like, I want to sell this, I'm gonna sell that. I almost gave up my Xbox at that
It's
time, but
the freaking guy. But bro,
I
you
had
gotta
to
you gotta do what you
make
gotta
it
do, man.
happen.
Especially for X, man. Shout out to him, bro.
Uh, so yeah, you'll definitely have to check it out, man. When you get a chance, I'll send it over to
We'll
you.
put
But
everything in the link below, bro, for sure. Don't worry
for
about that.
sure, for
And
sure.
then, bro, tell me a little bit about like your writing process, bro. Like, how does it begin for you, bro? Is it more like mental, or do you
Uh,
have to listen to the beat and then can you come up with the story, bro? Or how does that work for you, man?
So kind of my writing process, what I'll do is like I wake up, the first thing I do is I eat, drink my coffee, and then like I'm ready to go right then and there. So like
Damn.
I'll start writing. Sometimes I'll just pull off to the side of the road, like I'll be going. I battle depression, so
Yeah, talk about that, man.
it's kind of crazy. My depression's so fucking bad that like I honestly I almost have lost control of it fully. So I've had a lot of issues with just drinking, and obviously you're not supposed to mix, and
Of course
that's
not.
obviously very dangerous. So definitely do not promote that, but I do talk about a
We don't
lot
promote
of
that
the,
over here.
yeah, well, I talk about it a lot in my music, but I talk about
Hmm.
the struggles. I'm not like most of these artists that are just like promoting it, like, yo,
Yeah.
you should try lean type. Like, no, like this shit is life threatening and it can kill you. But as far as my writing thing goes, like
Yeah.
whatever I'm going through, typically in that moment, I just start writing it down. Everything has been a journal since 12 till now,
Yeah.
and it hasn't stopped since then. So if I'm having an issue, with some asshole at work, I want to beat his ass. Maybe I'll do something aggressive, or
Freaking guy, man.
or if maybe I'm having issues with my mental state,
Yeah.
where like I don't know. I just started writing the other day. Some dude flipped me off, and I was like, just writing about wanting to like do something crazy type shit. But
Exactly.
I used but what I use is my emotions. So
Yeah.
whatever's flowing in my head, if I'm angry, if I'm sad, if I'm mad, I don't make a lot of happy music, to be honest, because I don't think
Now I've
mental
heard your
health.
stuff, man. It's very deep. It's very damn, bro.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
when I heard your stuff, bro, I mean
mm,
now obviously hearing you and you going through that stuff, I feel like, correct me if I'm wrong, bro, like with those instances, that guy that flipped you off, right? It just triggers something and it's almost like a freestyle type, I'm assuming, bro.
yeah,
Because it's coming from here, bro. You're like, man, fuck this fool. So you start kind of
yeah.
freestyling per se, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I do a little bit of freestyle, and a lot of times I'll kind of, or what I do is I memorize. So over the years I've been able to like memorize my lyrics in like a 20 to 30 minute segment, and then just kind of like, then that's like my free, obviously in the mainstream they do the same thing, like the ciphers, all that shit is just
Yeah. Memorizing your
pre-written
stuff.
and memorized.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's important that you get to that level. I mean, a lot of artists just aren't at that level where they, go into the studio. They'll take like 5 hours just to record a song. It takes me like 45 minutes. Like that's like the level that I'm at right now. So I just don't have time to pay all that extra fees. Studio fees are expensive, bro.
No
Especially
shit. No
like
shit.
it could be like 30 to like anywhere from like 120. Like literally, it just depends
Bro,
on who you're working with. But
let's start there, bro. Hold on to that. Because obviously you're in
yeah,
Utah, bro. I'm in
right,
Cali. I wonder if the prices differ, bro, right? Over there compared to over
Uh,
here. Like, how does that work over there, man?
I'll be honest. There's not a lot of engineers that are on my side right now, just
Right.
because like the people that I work with now like are more my friend type things, but they
Yeah.
run professional studios down here.
Yep.
So they work with my label and me. So the way we do it is like I go in a studio, I lay my vocals down, we keep them raw, and then we send them over to my label that's in California, and then they get the mixing. And
Yeah.
then typically we get like we release between 12 and 15 tracks a year. So
That's like an EP. It's almost an album, bro.
oh
Yeah.
no, well it is an album. Yeah,
Yeah.
EP's like 6 to 8, and then an album is 10 to 15.
There you
Or
go.
you could be like the mainstream and go give them like 30 fucking trash songs. You know what I mean? And then yeah. Or you can make two albums, but they're just not smart. So that's their labels. So the mainstream labels and the independent labels work so differently, bro.
Bro, how's collaboration with you, man? Since like I'm assuming like it's obviously social media, bro. You get to meet them. Hey, what's up? I do this, and then it's
Uh,
mostly emails, right? How's that been for you, man? Collaborating.
so a lot of it comes from networking. Like if I fuck with your shit and like we kind of relate, then you're definitely got a spot on like a track with me. But I
Yeah,
also do charge like, people to like I do charge because I pay studio fees. So like
of
if
course.
they want me on their project, then they gotta pay. But if I put them on my project, there's no fees, no nothing, and you get professionally mixed by one of the like the greatest independent label out there, in my opinion, Soul Burning Records. And shout out to my producer Soul Burning.
Shout out
He
to you.
saved he saved my life, man. In 2020, I was ready to give up with music. I had a hell of a run leading up to it,
Yeah.
and I was trying to bring an EP, and I put an EP out. And next thing I know, I got scouted by that independent label and reached out to me. He's like, "I just want to work. I ain't
No
even here
way.
for the money type shit." He just believed in me type shit. And this is when I was like, it's always money thing, but with Soul Burning, it's like the way he approached me, he took me in, man, and like, gave me an opportunity when I was at my lowest, and he didn't make it like about money, you know what I mean? Like, yeah,
Yeah,
there was
I
money,
understand.
yeah, there was money, but it was like it was. I could just feel that he was there for me, like in the best of interests, if that makes sense. So
Bro, isn't that crazy how I mean, I talk to artists, bro, and it's always when they're at their lowest, bro,
yeah,
where all the good stuff, all the emotion, everything comes out, bro. I think it's
yeah,
nuts. And for him to kind of recognize that on you and you were at your lowest, bro, that's fucking
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I honestly, it's like taking a chance though, and that's the thing with these artists is a lot of artists just don't want to take a chance. Sometimes when you have a
Of
good
course.
feeling, you just got to go with that gut, and that's pretty much how I went about it. And I pray every day, that he's safe and everything like that because
Yeah.
nobody believed in me but him, bro. I mean, even the people I tell people all the time, do not show your music to your loved ones because they're only supporters. You
Of
need
course.
somebody who's not only going to support you, but they're going to understand you. You know what I mean? It's way bigger than that and deeper than that. So,
Bro, how long have you been were you born and raised in Utah, bro, or in that area?
no, so I was born in Omaha, Nebraska, the
Okay.
downtown city area, and it was straight poverty, man. Like I seriously, bro, you'd see like fentanyl users,
Damn.
crackheads, fucking yeah, the list goes on. But I kind of got out of like I kept going into the ghetto and out of the ghetto because because my grandparents that took me in, they were like, they had their shit together. And then,
Yeah.
we go back over to like my parents, like my original parents and
Yeah.
like the foster kid, like just all that. It was like, yeah, straight ghetto type shit. But I mean, yeah.
Bro, what were some of the musics that you would listen over there? Or what do you guys listen over there, bro? If you don't mind me asking.
So I grew up on DMX. Started
Yeah, of
listening when
course.
I was
Facts.
five.
Yeah.
Like 5 years old, I started listening to him, and then kind of now, like where I'm listening to now, it's like I listen to a lot of Juice World, Tupac. These are like influences that come from kind of like my background. Like they
Yeah.
influenced me, but yeah, I don't really fuck with a lot of the newer artists. Juice World was lucky enough to get in that top 10 of my favorites, but yeah, I
His
also
style
listen
was
to
definitely unique, bro. His style was definitely unique.
well, he was just he's so real, man, and like that was
Exactly.
That's
Exactly.
one thing, so.
And
Yeah, I don't know, man. To be honest, I'm more of a songwriter than a fucking like full package musician. But I'm definitely not like just a rapper. People just say I'm a rapper, and that's kind of what I've labeled myself now. But I'm more like I'm really just versatile when I really kind of go into detail with it. But
I love it, bro, because one of the artists that I love that I grew up who saved my life is Tech Nine, bro. Tech Nine,
yeah, Tech
yeah.
Nine, bro.
Tech Nine, again, I was in a dark time, bro. His music
Uh,
just something about his music really resonated with me. I
uh,
did. You were talking about mental health, bro. I mean,
uh,
I'll tell you right here, right now, man. Like, I was at that stage, bro, where I started hearing voices, bro. Like, it
yeah,
was, like do hurt myself type shit. You know what I mean? But then when
right.
I started hearing Tech Nine, and his mentality was almost similar to mine, bro. With like the song Demons, bro, fucking like all these songs, bro. And I'm like, damn, at least there's an
Yeah,
artist out there that I can kind of relate to.
right.
And so Tech Nine really saved my life, bro. I'm only assuming that X was and Juice World were one of those as well, right?
Yeah, 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 bro. It's crazy you brought up Tech Nine. I actually met Cut Callahan. I don't know if you know him,
Yeah, of
but
course, bro. Yeah.
yeah, and we ended up chopping it up for a minute. And I got a picture with him and all that shit. And I seen Brother Lynch Hung as well.
hmm
He's one of my idols just because I like his dark side of things. I think people get confused on like obviously serial killers and so forth. He goes into that kind of, but like the the crazy thing with mental health is, bro, is like the everything that's going on with somebody who's doing all these like crazy like shoot just I don't want to go too much into detail because but like no, you got to understand when mental health, there's always two sides to everything.
There's
There's
some
like,
dark shit. There's
yeah,
dark shit. Yeah, I understand, bro.
well, you look at the brain, bro, and the brain and the way like the way it works. Nobody looks at the other person's side. They're just like, you know what I mean? Like they just take the person who says, "Oh, he did this." Like, well, what the hell did you do to provoke him? Like,
Oh,
that's
I get you. I get
that's
you.
the type of energy I'm on. But like, yeah, with like Brother Lynch Hung, Tech Nine, they're all big influences to me. I obviously don't rap fast, but Tech Nine also doesn't just rap fast. He
He's a
sends a
lyricist,
message.
bro. He's a
Yeah,
lyricist.
he really is, bro. He's a real one, bro. Like for
Bro,
real.
what would you say? I know you're signed to a label, right? That's great, bro.
Yeah,
Independent label. I always suggest that's the way to go, right? Obviously, you
yeah,
don't want to sell your soul. You don't want to go to that part. What
right.
would you say the most difficult part is for you, bro? Like trying to be an independent artist, trying to fucking grow, man. Like, what would you say the most difficult part is?
So there's one thing is I stand out a little bit more, like just because I network. These artists don't want to put the time in a network. They want to go and send their shit out to someone, and then they not go check out their shit. I've thrown away relationships in the past. I've thrown away. I'm married now. And there's just so many things. You have to make sacrifices. So if you're
Of
not willing
course.
to network, you know what I mean. And like that's what I try to do is network. I try to understand my fan base and not just treat them as, oh, they're a bunch of artists or they're just a bunch of people to listen on my shit. Like I
Yeah.
always like if I get people all the time DMing me, I'm feeling suicidal. I listen to your song, blah, blah, blah. It brightened my day. I want to thank you. And then I reach out to them and I'm like, yo, this is bigger than music. Like, yo, let me know what's going on with you. If there's anything that I could do to help you, I'm right here. You know what I mean? It's bigger than the music to me. I don't like the music's just a part of me. It's not really defines me, if that makes sense.
No, I get you, bro. And you mentioned that you were married, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, I am married now. Yeah, I've
Oh,
been
no,
married for
bro.
5 years
How is
now.
that? Yeah, for those artists that because I've
Uh,
had some artists, bro, that are married, bro, and from what I know, their
yeah.
wife is like the biggest supporter, man. Can you talk a
Yeah.
little bit about that?
Yeah, I mean, you do get like it's like family, bro. You get
Of
support,
course.
Sometimes they don't always follow you, but like, yeah, I mean, she understands what I'm doing, so that to me is enough. Like, but yeah, everybody who's married and stuff, to be honest, the most successful artist you're gonna really find is somebody who's almost like isolated by themselves. To be
Exactly. Yeah, I
completely
agree.
honest, but like when you do have somebody you love, I don't have kids yet, so that kind of gives me a little leverage. But if I had kids right now, who knows how active I would be? Like I'm trying to stay as active as I can right now before I
Yeah.
do get in maybe like a situation or something of that nature. And then, it takes me back, because I got so many people in my network got kids, and it's like, you ain't even fucking making music. You know what I mean? Like, you got
Yeah, I
to help
get
me
you.
understand why you're taking 3 years. Oh, I had a baby. Okay,
To
well, you
get
had a
back to me,
baby.
yeah.
Yeah.
It-
But yeah,
but bro,
type shit.
outside of music, right? Like, who are other influences, bro, that are like in your ear, who is kind of guiding you, man? Do you have anybody outside of music that's kind of helping you navigate through this music industry?
Um, so I guess I could bring up my engineers, like the ones that are out here. Like, so I got my buddy Dustin, and then I got Chad, and then I got another engineer, Scotty, as well. So I got three people. So I got literally like three studios I could record at, people that I trust. But
Nice.
then if you were to go like as far as mainstream, some of the other artists that I do fuck with, I like Boozy Badass. I think he's a really good artist. He's got a lot of story. If you go listen to his Touchdown to Cause Hell, that album will change your life, because he just straight mental health. This is when he was freshly out of jail. He did his 5 years or whatever, and got scot free from that murder
Yeah.
case or whatever that he beat. But
Oh yeah. Hmm.
yeah, like he changed his persona. He didn't just go from like that old mid 20s or 2000s, whatever, fucking garbage shit, to like wipe me down shit. Like that shit was garbage. Then you go look at his actual shit he did when he got out of jail. Like what I think, bro, is I think artists really need to like experience life to be
Of
able to
course, bro.
actually speak on this shit, bro. Because if you're not really experiencing life and you're just talking about some shit you didn't do, or oh, I did this street cred. Well, what did you do? Like, oh, I don't want to go into detail. Well, you don't want to go into detail. How the fuck you gonna touch somebody else's heart? You know what I mean? Like, you just got to
And
be real.
bro,
So
you know what? It's crazy that you say that, bro, because I say that shit all the time, bro. Like, at least us as a man, bro, I think we need to go through some shit, bro. It sounds fucked up, but we need to go through some shit because
uh,
it makes us grow, bro, and evolve. Think about this, bro. Imagine an artist, bro, that lived a comfortable life, always lived in the suburbs, didn't really have to
right.
struggle, bro. Yeah, he saw drugs here and there, bro, but he didn't really experience shit. Like, bro, what is
Yeah.
he really gonna talk about for real?
Yeah.
Compared to someone like yourself, bro. Come on.
Yeah. Well, you know what's crazy is like a fan is like a person like I'm almost like their therapist. You get what I'm fucking saying? Like type shit. So like, and that's kind of how I want to keep it, because I'm like, it's bigger than the music. Like, if you're really
Yeah,
going through some shit, if you were really, because I speak a lot on like, depression and all the shit. I even go into detail of how like I survived an overdose. I've been suicide, all that shit type shit. But yeah, it's just like, bro, you just have to be real, bro. Like that's
no
the problem
shit.
with the
Hmm.
mainstream. The mainstream's always lying, bro. Like you
Yeah.
brought up a good artist that doesn't lie. Tech Nine is one of the realest artists out there, and then I brought up DMX. These are real artists that have been through a lot, bro. And whatever they speak on in music, you can tell as like a fan that yeah, they've been through that shit. Like they didn't just bullshit it. But everything you're hearing now, I don't buy it. I don't
Brother,
buy it.
what would you say your goal is, man, in this industry, bro? I know that you're independent, cool, but you have to have an ultimate goal, bro. What would you say that ultimate goal for yourself is in the industry?
So, the sad truth is, bro, I don't know how long I have on Earth. Like, I do have a lot of health issues. I don't want to go too deep into it, but,
I got you.
like, obviously a battle addiction and depression. So I know my lifespan is very short. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to, kind of expand on mental health, but I'm on my seventh album. It's almost finished and recorded, and I'm literally just dropped my third album, Way Below Ground. It has 11 tracks on it. It's amazing, amazing, flawless fucking album.
We'll
But
put everything in the description, guys. We'll put everything in the description for sure.
yeah, yeah, and but just like each part of me, I bring out either darkness or something. This new album that I'm working on, the seventh album, is called Wasted Energy. It's just kind of like where I'm at right now in my life. Like I feel like I'm wasting, working a 9 to 5. I feel like I'm wasting just, I don't know, the society's bullshit, and they
I got
just,
you, bro. Well,
so, yeah.
how have you how have you evolved, bro, from like the first project, right, to now? Like, what are some things that you learned throughout the way, especially as an independent artist, bro? Talk a little bit about that from like the first project to now.
So when I started at 12 to 18 was on and off, just straight talking about like gangster stuff. And I realized that wasn't really, I was a part of me, but it wasn't really like just because I battled street life and did all this crazy shit in the streets didn't mean that like it just wasn't, it didn't define me, man. It didn't really make me feel like I was doing like any good to anyone. So I changed a little bit. Like I still talked about mental health at the time, but
Yeah.
I made mental health my main focus. So from like 2018 all the way to like now, it's just been like nothing but mental health. I kind of threw away. I still do some street songs, like obviously when I did the feature thing with DMX, and then there was a couple other ones. Like I kind of had to, get out of my comfort zone, and I will use. But also, like I said, everything is real. So yeah, I did experience a lot of that street shit. So that never left me. But
Bro, I know you talked a little bit about that about your fans, bro, that you got some feedback, right? Especially where they hear your music and they're like, bro, like your music saved my life or your music
yeah.
impacted me in a positive way, bro. Like, where do you think you get the most satisfaction, bro? Do you get it like creating the music, bro, or do you get it like from your fans, bro, where they tell you like, yeah, your music really touched me, bro, and kind of saved my life? Where do you think you get that most satisfaction?
I think the satisfaction that I get is hearing that, because like just like a week ago, somebody was like, I was on the bridge, and then I stepped back because your song went in my rotation. I was like, you were listening to music while you were about to do this? And they're like, yeah, music is the only thing, and it's just the same way. A fan could feel the same way as if they were a creator. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Damn, bro,
So,
that's bro, how did you
yeah.
feel, bro? Like, how was that feeling? Damn, bro.
So, it's
You
kind of
saved a life,
fun.
bro. I don't know if you knew that.
Uh,
You saved a life,
yeah.
bro.
Well, I can't go too much into detail with what I do outside of music, but
Yeah.
like my work job, I work in a hospital field, so I save
Okay.
people every day. So,
I got you.
for me, it's kind of like death. Like it had a lot of meat, like you know what I mean. Like it meant something to me, but it was like I'm so good at like just being able to help people that like I'm kind of immune to it. That is
I
kind of
got
a
you.
scary thing to like, but like I was able to help this person. So that like yes, it was my good deed for the day, I guess you could say, or me not even knowing it was a good deed. Sometimes your good deeds just kind of come when you don't even expect. You like, what I mean. You brought me on today and gave me a shot. That was your good deed of the day. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you just get caught off guard. You don't think too much on it. So
I think me and you kind of think the same way, bro. Because for me, if I can help anybody, even right here, bro, like I have a platform, bro, where I can
yeah,
bring artists and you could just talk. Because obviously you can't talk like this in front of your family, bro.
yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't really.
No.
You need
Yeah.
you need a platform, bro. You need somewhere where you can feel comfortable, bro. Talk about what you actually do when it comes to the music shit. That's why I have
Yeah.
this platform, bro. So I mean, to have people like yourself, bro, like
Yeah.
brother, like you. I mean, between me and you, man, like you remind me of my little brother. So I just saw my little brother, man. Seen this guy overdose twice. It's and he's still here, thankfully.
Yeah.
But bro, yeah, everything that you described, bro, him hearing shit, paranoia, harming himself, like bro, like that's some real
Yeah.
shit. And
Yeah.
people need to understand, bro, like when it comes to mental health, you as an artist, bro, I think you're the
Yeah.
most powerful motherfucker that's out there. Cause you
Yeah.
have the ability to impact people, bro. Look, you fucking saved their life, bro. Just because
Yeah.
your music was in rotation. Like, bro,
Yeah.
that's powerful shit. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy, bro. And hey, it's a blessing. It's a blessing, man. It really is.
Now,
So,
brother, talk to me a little bit about like performances, man. Have you performed? Have you been on stage? How is that? I know you're in Utah, bro.
so
I'm curious to see how it is over
it's a fucking joke down here. It's literally
there.
a pop.
Freaking guy.
It's a fucking pop fest down here. You know what I mean? You could go and sing at a church probably. If I was lucky, I'd be able to get like an opening at a church. No, like no type shit. No. They, I do battle depression, so I do kind of wonder if that plays a factor in why I don't like step out of my comfort zone. There's
Mhm.
obviously open mics and stuff, but as far as
Of
concert
course.
tours and all this shit, people can go and bullshit and tell me that there is like opening acts that you can do for blah blah blah. But like if I go to California, again, maybe to see my label probably in the next, year. I'm hoping at least this year or next year. who knows? Maybe we'll have something in Connect where I can do. I obviously don't know if I'll go a cappella on it because I might just do what the rappers do and just play their music in the back and just make sure that I hit it right on point because that's really how rappers do it most of the time. But
Yeah, I've seen that, bro.
we're not
But
Taylor Swift.
I think, bro, if you come to Cali, it's
Yeah.
gonna be a whole different. It's gonna be a next level shit, bro. Honestly.
Oh
What I
yeah.
mean, if you don't mind me asking, bro, I know that you're working your 9 to 5, bro. Like what's been, kind of stopping you to come to Cali, bro, or just somewhere like a big city,
Yeah.
bro, right?
Yeah, I think it could be family. I got a lot of family here, and then I
Okay.
also got my wife's family. So like being married, it kind of does play a big factor in what you can and can't do. And
I
like I
get you,
said
bro.
too, so I tell people like there are artists that are married. Don't go play too much house because if you're really trying, well, if you're really trying to do something, bro, most of these people that have kids and shit, I mean, their careers are almost at stop. They're doing this shit for fun. I'm not trying to shit on them. I'm just saying, like, you know,
I'm just saying, he said.
you only have so many albums in your gas tank before you pretty much just have a catalog and then you need to just perform. So that's where I'm at. I'm just kind of like trying to get that 10 albums finished that I made a promise to myself that I was
Yeah,
going to stay alive and try to do, and then maybe after that just do singles from here, once in a while, not even focus on albums, and then maybe get more onto the performing side. I have plenty of
interesting.
songs in a vault. I should be
Yeah,
doing it now, but
yeah.
like I said, resources are small here,
I
and
got you, bro.
that's an excuse though. It's not like I don't know people.
No,
I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, you'll get there, bro. You'll
Yeah,
definitely get there, bro. And then,
yeah.
where hip hop is now, bro, right? With the new shit that's coming out and all that stuff. How do you think, what's your opinion, bro? Like, what do you think hip hop represents today compared to like with Eggs, bro, and Bone Thugs and all those fools back then? What do you think hip hop represents now, in your opinion?
Well, every time I hear a new one, they're taking a shit. They're taking a shit on Tupac. Literally, bro.
Freaking guy,
No,
bro.
like I don't respect them at all, bro. I feel they don't stand behind anything, and a lot of times, I mean, there's a couple I fuck with. I fucked with Juice World. I wasn't big on the whole XX Tentacia. I liked them, but I didn't really like the whole making a 1 minute song. And then,
I
I
got you.
never really understood how you could make 1 minute song. And back in the day, you used to be able to jam a 3 to 4 minute song, and now
Exactly.
it's like nobody has the ears to even listen more than 2 minutes. They're already like, yeah, let's treat this as a fucking ringtone. Why don't we? You know what I
It's
mean?
TikTok brain, bro. It's TikTok brain.
Yeah, no, for real, bro. I kind of was like, I know it's a good platform for. I shouldn't shit on TikTok, but yeah, it was kind of for a minute. I was kind of like, oh, we got a little break from it, and then 12 hours later, it's back.
And it's back. Well, bro,
But
let's talk about that, bro. Let's talk about your social media game, bro. Like obviously you're in Instagram, bro, but how do you think that's changed the game, bro? Especially for you, right? As an independent artist, bro. Like, how do you see social media, especially now with the podcast, right? Do you think about doing more podcasts, bro, just to get your stuff out there? What are your strategies?
so I do a lot of like I'm in magazines. I'm in fucking. I've been in newspapers. I've been in pretty much everything you can think of. I've been on blogs. Like some like I haven't been like complete cipher type thing, but little things like that. But yeah, I mean, all these things matter, bro. Like that's what I
Of course.
tell people too. I mean, like an interview is more important than you going in the fucking studio today and recording another thousandth track that's probably not even going to get released. You know what I mean? Like type shit.
Exactly, bro.
So, but yeah, like if you're not performing, you're not selling merch, and those are two things that I'm not really doing too much of. I have like CDs in the vault and stuff that I sell off my CD distribution. But I plan to get merch out. I told myself 2025 that I was gonna get merch out, and then I'm gonna step out of my comfort zone, and I am gonna do a concert at some point. I just don't. I'll just go up there, and if I get shitted on, so be it. But I'm
But
this.
that's what it is, bro. Coming out of the comfort zone.
Uh,
That's what you got to start somewhere, bro.
Yeah, but like you said with the platforms and stuff, bro, it's amazing what you're doing, bro. I seen little bits and pieces of what you did with was it Ghetto Boys? You guys did
Yeah, bro. I got Menthol
yeah.
Prince. I got Danny Boy. There's still other artists that But the Getty Boys, bro,
Yeah.
it's they've been doing their shit, bro. But here's the thing, like these guys are a group, bro. You know what I mean?
Right.
So they got everything they need, bro. They got the marketer, they got a producer, they got all these people, bro.
Yeah.
So obviously they're gonna be doing more shit compared to yourself, bro. It's just yourself. You know, you're a one-man
Yeah.
army, bro.
Yeah. Well, I can't say that because like so the thing is with me. So I got my late. I gotta always respect my everything that I've done up to from 2020 professionally has
Yeah,
been from my brother Soul Burning, like the label, the owner. I'm part of the label. I'm a big, we created that label together, and we did that. Best friends, everything like that. Building that relationship 4 or 5 years that we've been having run, but everybody always treats me as a whole. I obviously go by the real JTW, but it'll always be the real JTW and Soul Burning. So, yeah, resources obviously play a factor, but I
yep,
mean, shit, at least I'm getting music out there professionally done. This shit's
exactly.
top notch. It's not like we're just putting some garbage out and you hear like a muffled sound in the back and then it's not legit. So,
Now,
yeah.
brother, I'm gonna switch it over just a little bit, bro, because I'm curious to hear what you got to say about it, bro. Like, how important do you think having faith is, bro, in yourself or just in or God, just in general, bro? Like, do you believe in God, bro? How is that?
Yeah, I do believe in God. I believe that there's a higher power, and I believe
Yes,
that is God. If you got a billion people that go to church, right, every week, right, and I don't go to church anymore, but I do. I have conversations with God. My biggest
of
problem right
course.
now with God is that I'm only asking when I need something, and I need to stop that. I know that I need to stop that. I don't know if that's just because of some of the conversations that we had. Like literally I had a fucked up conversation with it could be bad on addiction and so forth. I'm still at that part in my life. Obviously I need to clean up my act, and then obviously greater things will
I
come
think we all
my
do, bro. I
way.
think we all do.
But God, no, God, bro, is he's bigger than just this entity or whatever they want to call.
Yeah,
He's big. He's something that we don't see. You get what I'm
of course.
saying?
Yeah,
And we only see him when we allow him in. So I do have a lot. Like we have a mixed relation. Me and him love and hate each other, probably. But at the same time, though, I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like yeah, when it's my judgment time, bro, I will confess to everything I've done, and I'll be ready to face him. I'm I've already done enough in the music industry. I've saved enough lives. Like people, you ever hear that thing? Like if one person views my thing, then I say like that's bullshit. When you actually hear an artist, like a fan that reaches out to you and says, "Yo, you actually saved my life,"
exactly,
then so like
exactly.
I've already done enough for the mental health. Like he gave me the tools to do that. Maybe I'm not always focused on God, but I'm obviously trying to help others, and fix my wrongs and turn them into right. So, yeah, that's where my
I love it,
relationship
bro.
is with God. Yeah, as far
I
as
love it, bro. Because at least for me, bro, I'm 31, bro. So my relationship with him, we recently got in touch, right? But I think the most beautiful thing about, having faith in God, bro, is he works in very mysterious ways, bro. Obviously,
he
when we
really
talk to
does.
him, bro, we expect an answer right away, and that's not how it works. I realize that.
Yeah,
And in another interview, I said, like, bro, he comes through other people. Like,
yeah,
I'll ask for something, we'll pray for something. Maybe a week, 2 weeks from now, I'll meet a stranger, bro, just somebody random, bro, and they'll
right.
just drop this message that I needed to hear, bro, and then I'll be like, cool. I got
Yeah.
your message. I got your message. Does it work like that for you as well?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it works exactly like that. He kind of gave me. He's like, well, the last conversation we had didn't go so well, but it's kind of it's almost like a relationship, but with me
It
and
is, bro.
it really is. People kind of just treat it like always positive, always positive. It's
Yeah.
like it's okay to question God every once in a while. That's
Yeah,
part
it's
of
all, yeah.
mental health.
Hmm.
And as long as you know, like, kind of what your purpose is on in life, I think that could be the factor in what God put you on earth. Because we question every day, what is our, is it really just us?
And a
Money,
big
money.
rock, just trying to work 9 to 5. Is that our life type
Uh,
shit?
all we care about is money. I mean, what is God
Yeah,
ever in the equation, bro? He's never in the equation. That's the sad part about it. But it's yeah, kind of sad, that
I
he
hear
doesn't
you,
get
bro.
brought
Brother, what
up.
would you say? What would you say your biggest fear is as an independent artist, bro?
Me not finishing the 10 albums. I'm at 7 right now, and I'm trying to go as fast as I can because I actually feel that time might be getting to me a little sooner. It is kind of scary to say that. I shouldn't be saying it, but it's just
Are
yeah,
you
I
seeing
don't know.
like your are you seeing your future, bro? Like, cause bro,
Yeah,
it'll be a trip, bro. It'll be I'll trip out. I'll trip
yeah.
out, bro. Like if I don't want anything to happen to you, knock on wood, bro.
No. I'm not like trying to warn anybody, type shit. I just know, like because like I said, like when God does take me, I'll be ready, and then and I know it's gonna be like I'm not gonna make it this 60, 70, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. But outside all that, yeah, like I'm at my 7th album. I told myself 10 albums in a vault. It's not like I'm gonna go off the deep end when I hit the 10 albums. Like I said, I'm gonna go and do concerts. It's not like that, but you know what I
Yes,
mean.
bro.
But yeah, I
I
just got to
like that, bro.
get control of my own depression so I can maybe better help others. Because sometimes I do get kind of lost with anger, and sometimes I do need to be more positive. But yeah, I'm just trying to get closer to God as of right now. So when He's ready to take me, I'm ready. Open
I
arms,
got you, bro.
and
Like
that's
I
what
don't want
life's about. Yeah.
exactly. Like I don't want to sound dark or negative, bro, but if you can talk a little bit about like for example myself, bro, when it comes to recording, bro, when it comes to doing this shit, especially like I'm a lone wolf, bro. I don't have a team to back me up, bro. It's just me. And it is a lonely journey, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I wish I had a team.
Yeah.
Do you feel the same way, bro? Like especially as an independent artist, bro, knowing that you got to do everything yourself. Like, cause that's one thing that people don't understand, man. Like sometimes it's just you, bro, and it is a lonely journey. Talk a little bit about that,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, the biggest problem with being kind of alone, feeling alone, bad on depression, and then just being an artist and trying to understand the industry and how it's flowing and how it's working. I mean, it's kind of personed off of just this whole image and everything like that.
That's true.
Music is supposed to have meaning. It shouldn't be based off image. Like
Of
for
course.
instance, you got an artist that's about to go mainstream right now. His name's Dave Blunts. I don't know if you
Okay.
heard of him, but he they're using him as a meme. He battles overweight, and they just go off an image, bro. And there's no talent behind it. And if he signs to this mainstream label with his health issues that he has, he will. He's got 3 years if he's lucky, and I think he's kind of just I don't think he's taking it seriously with how the industry is trying to make him like when you become an industry plant and you sell your soul,
Yeah,
it's a real thing, bro.
it
But
is. Yeah.
if I go and sell my, it's not like I haven't talked to Def Jam Records before or had like big labels contact me, and who knows if it's even real. God,
Yeah.
can't trust anything. But even conversations with them, it's almost like when they go into the contract details, it's a lonely road because when you go and
Yep.
take a chance and you sign even to an independent record label, you may not even be the right call for you. If you're building your own label and you're building a whole, you can get out of that lonesome self. But
Of course.
you go sign to a mainstream label, they own your name. You fuck up the deal or anything like that, they take all your royalties.
All that shit.
Your mama
But
ain't getting shit. Ain't you like nobody getting shit, bro. So
exactly.
you know,
And that's what I've always had that image of the industry, bro. Like,
yeah,
because it makes sense. Because with Prince, Michael Jackson, you know what I
right,
mean? It
yeah.
makes sense, bro. You have all these artists that own their masters, bro. You know what I mean?
Um,
And
yep, they really do.
these labels are losing money, bro. So how are they gonna get that money, bro?
Yeah, I can tell you a trick. I can tell you a trick of what they're. I can expose them right now if you really want me to. But yeah,
Let's do it, bro.
fuck it, we will. Yeah, they own all the tools. Yeah, you heard of bots? Well, yeah, that's your
Yeah,
best friend. That's your
yeah,
best friend.
yeah.
You want to know why it's your best friend? Because you need social proof, and a lot
Exactly.
of a lot of times, yeah, you'll have organic and you'll have a mix of bots.
Mm-hmm.
And you can go look at any platform. At some point, you're going to need it because
Yep.
the whole reason why is because social proof is so important. The
Of course.
mainstream labels. I mean, do you really think Taylor Swift has 800 million fucking followers? Like, she really does. Like, I think she has like between 400 mil and like 700 mil on fucking IG or some
Damn.
shit. Crazy, bro. Yeah, yeah. Bots. Like,
That's
but
good.
you want me to tell you how the bots work though? They work because the algorithm only triggers by the masses. Like, so if your page is like, you obviously you have to have a lot. You have to put a lot of money into this shit. It's not
No
like you just
shit.
go,
Yeah.
oh, I'm gonna go buy 10,000 followers right now. Okay, well that's $90. Well, just think you have to go refill it every 30 days. So these mainstream labels are just literally running these bot farms and so forth. And everything that you're seeing, the algorithm is getting tricked because they practically own the fucking algorithm. They know how to. They have the tools to trick it. They have the hash. Fuck the hashtags. The hashtags don't even fucking work. You really think people think hashtags work? It's like, nah. You know what I mean?
Bro, and
So
I mean, if they have the power to do that, let's just say you're an artist, bro, that's against the industry, bro.
yeah, yeah.
Bro, that's nuts. That's fucking nuts. It blows my mind.
Well,
It
and I
blows my
and
mind.
I I'll go more deeper into it. So, they build these artists up, bro, and gosh, man, they uh, they don't know, but like they took all the independent label. Like, we don't have the resources that they have, so all the underground is going to forever be searching for these tools that were
Yeah,
taken from the mainstream label will never give it to you. Why would I never? Only a few people like myself know about these mainstream tools. That's how I was able to build, be able to kind of, no, not just because of the bot exposure thing, but I'm talking like there's legit, like, you can glitch the system, bro. Like, you really can. And yeah, if you have the tools of what they have, fucking, you can actually you can actually battle these people. You get what I'm saying? Like,
of course.
right now, I want to go to war with Dax, DAX, that
No way.
fucker.
Why?
I don't like him, bro.
This guy, I don't like
I
him,
don't
bro.
like him. I don't like him. I take it. No, he's a con man, and I'll tell you why. Because so he does those like giveaways, pre-save my track, blah blah blah. So he hit me up or whatever. I hit him up like 45 minutes later after I seen a DM that I won a free CD that was signed, and I sent him my address. He's seen it and everything. I was checking my mail for like 3 months, and then I got on live one day and I was like, "Hey, bro, I'm in Utah." He answered my DM and everything, blah blah blah. And he's like, "I'll get it sent to you." Message me on IG or whatever.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
sent him the address again, and he's seen it. I'm like, "Bro, where the fuck is my CD at?" So then I started kind of going into details, and I was
Yeah.
like, "What the fuck?" So then he's giving away PlayStations. I don't know, bro. You know that this shit's like just the way for them to. I could go do it tomorrow. I could be like, "Yo, I'm gonna put out like some new AirPods. If you go pre-save this shit, I'm telling you, you might win." It's
Or
a.
or can it be, bro, that he just figured out a
I
system?
mean,
You know what I mean?
maybe I get that he has a lot of followers. So what probably ended up happening was he only had 100 copies that he was giving away for free and signed or whatever to the lucky ones that whatever the case. I don't even remember the whole situation, but yeah, I just kind of
Freaking
I was like, why not battle somebody who could probably end my career? Like, I wouldn't mind it, really, to be honest. Like, just because it's like if I
Hey,
can.
he does spit fast, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of like, I could act like DMX for a minute. I don't fuck
Ah,
with him. I don't fuck with him. I don't know. You ever seen that interview where he's like, nah, I don't fuck with Drake. Yeah, like
yeah,
that's the type of, like, I don't believe that he's. Yeah, I don't believe I just don't believe he's behind everything that he speaks on either.
I got you.
I don't know. You can sometimes see it's like therapy, bro. Like when you're sitting with your therapist, you can see that the therapist is either there for a check or they're there to help you. You know what I mean?
I
It's
get you.
like
No, I understand. Like somewhere
that's
along the lines, this guy's a little iffy.
yeah. I don't believe in everything that he speaks on, and I believe. I believe in God, but I think he talks a little bit too much on. He's almost like on this midlife crisis type shit. It's like, bro, you kind of need to like maybe focus a little more on the mental health side of things and maybe a
Yeah.
little less on just bring a God in an equation. Because where I work at, you can't bring God in an equation. God does not exist in the mental health thing as far as when you talk to someone, you can be like, oh, you need God. No, you don't ever tell somebody you need God. You never go to that equation. You go to what's making you feel like this. You know what I mean?
No.
And if God is part of that, then that's it. You know what I mean? It's just like addiction and everything else. So yeah, fuck Dax. Yeah,
You heard it here, man.
yeah, fuck him.
Freaking guy. Hey, man, I'm gonna transition a little bit, man. Now you be in the industry for quite some time, bro. Like, what are some different hats, bro, that you had to put on, bro? Obviously, this is a business, bro. Did you have to put your business hat on and kind of figure out how contracts work when you get the beats, right? Where can you put it? All that stuff. Talk a little bit about that, man. The different hats that you have to wear.
So, well, when I first was doing music, it was all licensing. So I would, buy a $10 contract. They'd give you 10,000 streams.
Damn. Okay.
I'd probably get around 2 to 5,000. Now, if I was to do that, it would be like I'd probably have to pay them like a whole fucking check because we probably reach about 100,000 worldwide per track. We don't even know that too. A lot of times you almost have to go into like a certain site just to find that out.
All because of
Because
the bots.
no, 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 no,
I'm just kidding, bro.
no, not because of the bot.
I'm
No,
just kidding, bro. This all organic
no.
shit right here.
Yeah, yeah, no, bro, it really, no, really is. But like, no, for real, bro. Like, just numbers don't really matter. Like, people kind of focus on streams. I used to focus on them too, and they used to kind of mean something to me. Oh, I broke 100,000. Like,
Yeah,
congrats. I think a million's more of like a pat on the back type shit. Even if
I got you.
but even a lot of the people that are doing it, who knows if they're really doing it now? I believe it more when I see 100,000. That sounds more accurate. When I
I
see
got you.
somebody doing like 15 or 1.5 million, I'm like, how did you do that in 3 months? And then
You're
I'm
like,
like,
ah, good
okay.
job, good job.
But like I said, there is people in the industry that know people that can get you those tools like that the
Hmm.
mainstream use. So you can
Yeah,
use that to an advantage and so forth, and obviously build leverage. I
yeah.
got a lot of leverage over a lot of these other artists. I network for one
There you
thing.
go.
Hey, you want to know how to do it organic? Go fucking network. Go. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah.
Not, it's not like, but if you don't want to network, you don't want to get out of your comfort zone and meet new people and collab and do this and do that. A lot of these beats and shit probably aren't going to come your way the way that you want them. Like as far as exclusive goes, like if you
Yeah.
just
Oh no,
license
yeah.
and
Oh, for
beat,
sure. Yeah,
license and beats, you only can go so far. I mean, I can't do shit with 10,000 streams. I make that in one day sometimes. It just
yeah.
depends on what singles blowing on. Like, just depends on who's playing that shit. I had this one motherfucker message me like a week ago, and he's like, "I played your song 4,000 times." I was like, "God damn it!" I was wondering where the fuck 4,000 streams came from. What the fake you? You know,
Fucking
I'm
guy.
following your ass, and then I follow his ass.
There you
But
go.
you gotta like people get so caught up in I only need
Yeah,
I can only have 30 people that I'm following. No, you can have like 30,000 if you want, as long as
yeah,
you're networking with these people. Like,
for sure.
I don't do that follow for follow shit anymore. It's more like, a respect thing. So, if you
No, and
respect me.
I completely understand, bro. I had this artist, Marquis, bro. He's an engineer, bro. He's a producer. He does his own beats and all
Right.
that. He did say something, bro, where I agree. He was like, if you're an artist, bro,
Yeah.
you you should be lucky, bro, that you have an engineer who's willing to take their time, bro, and actually have you under his wing, bro, and support
Yeah.
your shit. Cause it's hard, bro. He told me like a little bit of the dark side, bro, producers with the money and all that shit. But
Yeah.
yeah, bro, because to find producers and engineers, bro, that's tough. It's
Yeah.
tough. So if you are working with somebody, bro,
Yeah.
and the fact
Yeah.
that you have three, bro,
Yeah, no, for real. Well, I mean, actually, I got four because I got three
damn.
here, and then I got my producer at the
Yeah,
label, so there's four, right? But we all kind of work together and
of
stuff. So
course,
like,
of course.
obviously, I do just the songwriting, and then the recording, and then the engineers down here, they click the button and they make sure my timing's on point. And then now what we're doing is my engineer Dustin and Soul Burning are kind of doing like teamwork now together. So now I'm paying a little bit more on this side coming down from here, but we're also getting a cleaner, more crisp, just kind of a different sound for
I
this
got
type
you.
of album. So as long as we can keep doing that, I feel like, we're learning new things and we're evolving as far as the mixing side of things go. But beats and all that come from my label. Like I
Nice.
said, in the past, I used to just license them, 10, 15, $20, whatever. But, now that, I'm with my label, I'm building the label up as I'm like the main artist on the roster, so forth. There's like 5 or 6 other talented artists that work with the label. A
Beautiful,
couple
bro.
of them are with the roster, and then we all my label has services too, where they have beat stars where they sell beats, and it's not just the label's bigger than what it is, man. Like it really
Yeah.
is. I
No,
do
I
cover
hear
art.
you on that.
I do
Cause
cover art too. So
see, bro, that's what I'm talking about. So you have multiple hats, bro, and I think you have to have multiple hats in this fucking industry. I want to say this a little bit because I had an artist classified. He was like, when it comes to beats, best case scenario, 50-50, bro.
yeah.
Best
Oh,
case
always.
scenario. Yeah.
Yeah.
You agree?
Yeah. Yeah. That's how me and my producer, the engineer, that he just, I want to be silenced unless it goes and hits like a mill or something, then we'll talk.
Of
But
course.
I mean, I pay him off just up front, and then like if he decides to hit me up and says, "Yo, put me on the royalties," and the thing with streams is you don't make money off streams, you make money off of performances. You get what I'm saying?
I
So if I
mean,
start
yeah,
performing, I might actually make some fucking money and be able to pay my label back, more properly than just, what we're just, you know what I mean? But it
I
will
get you, bro.
happen, bro. It will happen. That's what I'm saying is God does have this plan, bro. And he has a
Hmm.
plan for all of us. He has a plan for you as well. Even with your platform, bro, you're going to bring on a lot great artists in time. It's a learning, you take chances every day, bro, so.
And I, I'm starting to realize, like, I already knew I'm here to help people, bro. I
Mm,
just needed to kind of figure out how.
yeah.
But this platform is one way for sure.
Right.
But like you said, about God has a plan for me. I know I'm supposed to help people. Slowly I'm figuring it out. But
Yeah.
as long as I change a mindset, I can change a heart. You know,
Right.
I think I did my job, bro, and I win my little spot in heaven for sure.
Yeah, I'll tell you something, man. Like kind of a little advice, just to
Yeah,
kind of
please.
tell yourself every day, man. Is like for me, it's like it takes one song to change your life forever, and for
Yep.
you, it takes only one podcast episode or one series or whatever to change your life forever, bro. So don't ever forget that, bro. Like that's one positive thing to say.
I
Um,
appreciate you, bro.
yeah,
Now, brother, my last question for you, bro.
yeah.
If you had a message that you can give the people, bro, or what is a message that you live by? Better yet.
Um, learn to love the person next to you, and learn to love the person that you don't know. Show love to everyone, whether they do the heinousest stuff. There's always two sides to everything, and I think that's a big part of mental health and understanding that the mental brain plays a factor in
Hmm.
how make your moves. You make bad decisions and you learn. I think that's the biggest part. And coming off of like what I would say on the whole God side of thing is try to give God a chance. Kind of try to understand him a little bit and maybe what his purpose is for you. Maybe ask him if you have to, and if he doesn't answer, then maybe the answer wasn't meant to be right then and there. But I feel like everybody has a opportunity to showcase not only their talents but your purposes as well. And for me, it's mental health, and that's what I plan to stay focused on.
I love
And
it,
for all you guys out there, just learn to love one another. Respect
bro.
one another.
This question just came up, bro. I don't know. I just have this feeling, bro. Do
Yeah.
you love yourself, bro?
No, well, shit, man. That's
It
no,
just came out, bro. I'm like, do you love
um,
yourself, bro? Because you talk about mental health, you talk about all that stuff, bro. But do you love yourself, bro? Because in order for you to give love, you gotta love yourself, right?
Yeah, no, that is true. You do. I love parts of me. You know, I don't love the past of me. I don't know if that makes sense. Like
No,
I'm
I
still
got you.
battling. I battle on my demons. I don't love my demons, but I do love myself, bro. I have good in me, bro. Like if
Yeah,
that's,
you do.
you know what I mean. But like, we all have good and bad in us. So to
Hmm.
say you love yourself, yes, that's like telling your woman you love. You know what I mean? You know, and like
Try
like
not to
that
get in
saying.
trouble, bro.
No, it is kind of like that. It's just like telling your mom you love her, you know, but like love is a strong word, you know what I mean? But yes, you have to love yourself to love someone else. And yes, I do love myself. I also hate myself too, but I have my reasons for that. That's more of my demons. But
Right.
you know, do I love what I'm doing now? And it's making me a better person? Yes. And now I could say I love myself. Yeah.
I love it, bro. And
So
then, brother, where can the people find you, man?
so at Instagram, it's the real JTW. It's J dot T dot W, and
W.
then they didn't give me the last dot for some reason on Instagram.
Freaking Instagram,
So
god damn it.
so forget that period that I'm supposed to be. You know, my last period that I'm supposed to be on this week. You feel me? But no, on it on it Instagram, and then on my YouTube, just type in the real JTW, and then if you have like an emoji of a blood sign, like the blood mark drop, it'll pop up.
Nice.
Got a bunch of like a pretty good amount of followers and so forth.
I got you.
I do music and I do tribute posts on there. I believe morning people is a important thing, so that's what I do on my shorts. And then I also do music and weight lift. I'm a power lifter. I do that as well, and just all
You got a
kinds of
lot of
shit.
shit going on, brother. You got a lot of
Yeah,
shit going on, bro.
a
It
lot
doesn't
of
stop.
shit. Yeah, it doesn't stop, brother. I really don't. So,
Well, brother, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for taking your
yeah,
time. He's in a completely different time zone, guys. Like, but bro,
yeah,
the
man.
fact that you are one thing that I love about you as an artist, bro, now getting to know you, the mental health,
Uh,
bro. It runs in my family, bro.
uh,
We're definitely advocates. We live through it, like especially with my little brother, like I told you. It's very important, bro. We're losing a lot of brothers, right? Over that shit. We're
yeah,
losing a lot of sisters over that. So whatever you're doing, bro, keep doing it. I appreciate it. Like you're
uh,
saving lives, bro. Believe it or not, you're saving lives.
yeah, man. Hey, I appreciate that, man. And what you're doing, man, there's great causes for it, bro, and there's great reasonings behind it. And man, blessings to you, man. Really, truly, for bringing me on. I can't thank you enough.
I appreciate you. Well, guys, if you guys have seen this episode, I really appreciate you guys. This episode is different, like I said, but it's definitely worth it. If you guys haven't followed me, go ahead and follow me now. Next Level OC. Go ahead and follow the real JTW. I'll go ahead and I'll put everything in the descriptions. But other than that, guys, we'll catch you guys in the next one. The real JT. It was a pleasure,
Yo,
brother.
we out, man. Thank you.
And then I'll be in touch with you shortly, bro. I'll be in touch with you shortly, all right?
Most definitely DM my ass.
All right, guys. Take care. Bam.
Take it to that place, you won't feel the same, it'll break you, it'll take you, everything in life, yeah, I faced it.